Okay, got it. Right, straight away, diving into the statistics. So what is that you are seeing in my slide? Do you see a ring of fire? All of you are able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. You can see.
Suppose,
Yes, sir.
yes, perfect. Suppose if I ask you to jump inside the ring of fire and then you need to come out safely on the other side. What is the area of the ring of fire? Is it circular? Definitely circular, right? Circle means there are infinite number of points. And tell me, where will you jump inside the ring of fire? Which particular point you will find it safer for you?
Definitely center point.
Very good. Definitely center point. Hope all of you like this answer. Am I right? All of you should like this answer. And
Out of this fire,
yes, center
outside
point.
of this, outside
Oh,
of this
outside?
fire.
No. Then that I wanted you to jump inside the ring of fire. If you jump outside the ring of fire, and no, the task is no incomplete. You have to jump.
Out of box thinking, sir.
Yeah, out of box thinking, but you can't escape like this in your workplace, right?
Tricky one.
Whatever your organization wants, you have to do it. And now your organization wants you to jump inside the ring of fire. And Irfan told me I will jump in the center. I strongly believe all of you will like his answer. And one of you, can you help me understand what is special about the center? Yes.
The damage will be less.
Yes, beautiful. The damage will be very less because if you move away from the center, the temperature will keep increasing. In any business scenario, the center is nothing but the customer's target. The center is nothing but the customer's target. Whatever your customer wants, give him. If you start moving away from the target, if you start delivering products, start offering services, moving away from the target, what will happen? The dissatisfaction will improve. And how can I understand whether I am really, because I am producing infinite number of parts, I am producing and offering lakhs of services. I really wanted to know where do I where do my business process actually targets? Is that my business process target to deliver the results or offer the products exactly at the customer target, or is it far away? How do I know? You can calculate that statistically. You can calculate that statistically, and that is why we are interested in calculating or locating the central tendency. Central tendency in any business process can be understood by calculating a parameter called average or mean. A parameter called average or mean. And now this is the point you are interested in, the center. And always producing output exactly on the target, it's not that easy. For example, if I want you to jump 100 times, will you be able to jump all 100 times inside the ring or same point? Difficult. So I will give you a tolerance. Now point is converted into circle, white color circle. You can jump repeatedly inside the circle, white circle. And 100 times, if you have to jump, tell me honestly, will you be able to make all 100 jumps inside the white circle? Possible or difficult?
Difficult.
So maybe it depends upon the size of this ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Size of the ring is challenging. Right? Size of the ring is challenging. So it will be difficult, right? Suppose if you are feeling comfortable, what will I do is I will increase the number of jumps. Suppose if the number of jumps also not sufficient, then I will want you to jump 100 times within 30 minutes. Now, definitely it will become challenging. Am I right? This is called change in, this is called the change in demand. Customer can ask you to deliver any number he wants. Am I right or not? He can order for 100 units. He can order for 1,000 units. He can order for 10,000 units. He can also pressurize you to deliver faster. All these are happening or not? Obviously, isn't it? Any industry, any product and any service. So if you imagine you jumping 100 times repeatedly, and if the target is to jump 100 times within 30 minutes, obviously you will drift outward. Am I right? Some of your jumps will start happening outside the white circle. Now you are in the yellow zone. Will it happen? Happen or not? So no?
Yes.
Yes, yes, happen.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is called inconsistency. This is called inconsistency in the performance. Inconsistency happens due to increase in demand or due to the passage of time, I can say. If you have to do a task repeatedly for a longer time, then you will become inconsistent. Suppose if you have to produce more, there is a chance that you can become inconsistent. And suppose if anything increases further, then you will be more inconsistent. Now you are in the orange zone. And now in the orange zone, you will start feeling the temperature heavily. Am I right? When you are in this white color zone, now you are safe. Yellow, mild temperature. But you are in the orange, temperature is very, very high. That means the more you move away from the center, the more will be the risk, the more will be the inconsistency. And your inconsistency in delivering the results closer to the customer target can also be understood from your data. That is called variation. That is called variation. So how can I understand my target point? Whether your target point is exact center or your target point itself is deviated. That is one thing we are interested in. That can be understood by calculating mean or average. Another thing I am interested is when you are repeating the process, when you are producing so many output, do you have a higher degree of inconsistency, or do you really have a lower degree of inconsistency? What we call it variation. That can be understood by calculating another parameter called standard deviation. All that required to understand both central tendency and the variation is some data from the real process. If you can collect some data from the real process, you can understand the central tendency, you can understand the variation. Now I have a question to all of you. If you identify the central tendency, where do you want your central tendency to be located in the circle? Do you want the central tendency to be located at the center or located away from the center? What is your choice? Central tendency should be located at the center. That means you designed a process according to the customer requirement. Customer has asked something and now you designed a process in your company. What the process will do, it will produce output. And the output is designed to deliver the customer target properly. So this is what you can understand by calculating average. All of you are with me on this?
Yes.
Right? It is something like you want to shoot a target. For example, let's say there are balloons which you want to shoot. Generally, you play this game in a beach, isn't it? Now, in order to shoot the balloon you want, let's say yellow color balloon you want to shoot, the most important thing is you must hold the gun correctly. Am I right or not? You should know how to hold the gun. Your gun should at least point the target. Am I right? This should happen. This is what we are testing with the average. If the average itself is not at the target, you are holding the gun in a wrong direction. If you shoot it, what will happen? You will certainly miss the target. Am I right? And holding the gun in the correct position, does it mean you are hitting the target? No, still you have not started performing. So you actually shoot it. And now when you actually shoot it, since your gun is in the right position, right? And you are shooting repeatedly 100 times. Is that all 100 times you are shooting the balloon you want? You are shooting the yellow color repeatedly. And that is what is getting monitored in variation. Both are important. Keep your gun targeting the yellow balloon and then shoot the yellow balloon repeatedly. And now your job is done. Your goal is achieved, isn't it? Because you repeatedly wanted to produce what your customer wants. And so central tendency should be at the target and variation should be as low as possible. All of you are able to understand what I'm talking right now?
Yes.
Right?
Sir.
So
Yeah.
average is simple. You get some number, 10 number, 100 number, 1000 number. Add all the number, divide by the number of items. For example, 10 data you have, then n will be 10. Add all the 10 number, divide by 10. That will be your average. and now you have 10 numbers. Is that all the 10 numbers are closer to the average you calculated? If it is closer, standard deviation will be low. If it is far away, then standard deviation will be higher. If standard deviation is higher, you can understand your process started moving away from the target, which is not good, right? So this is about central tendency and variation. And now, how to calculate the standard